make this distinction between awareness, which is what we all are, and thought, which is what we think we are. Thought is a record of all of the experiences. It's sort of like a tape recording of all of our experiences since the body was born. But this record, this tape recording, so to speak, of all of the experiences that we have had since we were born, is not who we are. This which we are was never born. It always has been. It's the witness of our birth, and will be the witness of so-called our death. But what is born and what is dies is the body-mind, not the self. This is not philosophy, these are facts. This is a fact. Don't believe me. Don't make a belief out of what I'm saying. Look at what I'm saying, and let what I'm saying be pointers to your own experience. You are the awareness that is always aware of everything that you're doing and seeing and saying. But everything you're doing, seeing, and saying is not you. That's your mind or your body. You're there as the witness of all of that. You're prior to that. You're back behind that, seeing all of that. Sort of, in a manner of speaking, kind of looking over your own shoulder. If you're with me. Right now, this moment, see? This very awareness that you cannot deny. This is who you are. This is what you are. This is what you've always been. And this is what you always will be. Let go of the thought that you are and fall free into the awareness that you are. And simply abide in this awareness that you are. And be happy. Its nature is happiness. In Sanskrit it's called Sat Chidananda. Existence, consciousness, and the nature of this existence consciousness is bliss, ananda, pure happiness. Now, it's not happiness as a result of you doing something. It's not happiness as a result of something pleasant happening to you, or you having your own way, getting what you want. It's not that kind of happiness. The happiness is the nature, just like the nature of ice is cold. The nature of water is wet. Water does not have to do anything to be wet. It just is wet. This existence consciousness, the self that you are, its nature is happy, is bliss, is joy. You don't have to do anything. Stay in this existence consciousness. Abide in it as it. And be happy. Nothing can touch you. Nothing can cause you unhappiness. Unhappiness then is a thought. If you're abiding in this awareness that you are, as this awareness that you are, Just look and see for yourself. You have to think an unhappy thought to be unhappy. You see? That's all there is to it. Let's see what else you said. How to train this and have support and not be pulled into the emotions. Just stay here. No training is necessary. What training do you have to be a female? None. In a similar sense, no training is necessary to be yourself. No training is necessary to abide in the pure awareness of the being that you are. Just remain in the pure awareness that you are. No training is necessary. Stay here forever. This is your natural state and has always been and always will be forever. And forever is forever. How about that? Okay. Anything else for you, Jesper?
Yeah.
All right. Have you been thinking?
Okay, you got to do that.
All right, tell me your thought, Jesper.
Okay, so the body will still get pain.
I'm sorry?
The body will still get pain.
Yes?
And there will be angry emotions.
Yes?
And so on.
Yes?
So I find it. How can I remain happy while all this happens?
Because happiness is your true nature if you're abiding in the awareness that you are. It's the nature of the body to have pain and pleasure. You don't have any problem if your body has pleasure, do you? Is that a process? Well, don't have any problem if your body has pain, because that's the nature of the body to have pleasure and pain. But it's not you. It's not you. It's the nature of your mind to have emotions. You don't get upset if they have pleasant emotions, your mind. So why get upset if it has unpleasant emotions? That's the nature of the mind, but that's not you. You stay in the awareness, as the awareness. And the longer you're able to stay in the awareness, the more steadily you're able to stay in the awareness as the awareness, you reach a place eventually in which there will be less variations of highs and lows in the body-mind. And they will be less effective to you. You won't be affected by them so much. The time will come that you will begin to see things that used to upset you will no longer upset you. You just, well, that used to upset me and it's not upsetting me anymore. And you begin to wonder, well, what happened to the upset? It just left. It just left. if you stay, as you stay in the awareness. But stay in the awareness. That's the sadhana. That's the spiritual practice, is staying in the awareness. And Bhagavan Ramana has shared with the world the way for that to happen. And it's the only immediate and direct way for it to happen. There is no other way that has ever been given that will give you the immediate and direct way to stay in the awareness. All other ways require the mind in order to practice the way. Well, the mind is the problem. But with inquiry, you dissolve the mind. You dissolve all the conditioning of the mind by returning the mind back into the source, out of which the mind is appearing. You keep returning it to the source, like ice back into water. If you keep putting ice into warm water, what's going to happen to the ice? It's just going to melt and become one with the water. If you bring your mind back into the awareness that you are, it will become the awareness, and you will remain as the awareness and be free of the form of the mind. Okay?